What's up? Please subscribe and like to my channel. And first, before this video starts, allow me to say thank you for the support, but I'm going to change my name to my clan name and Light. Simply Light, okay? I'm going to have my new YouTube channel. I'm tired of Booty Hunter. Thank you, you know, cause you guys need to leave in the comments what you think about me changing my name. Booty Hunter, I don't feel like I don't feel like it's me. I want it to be Simply Light. Now, let's get into the video. Okay, so a lot of people are asking me if I can help them out with their settings because they feel like the sensitivity isn't right, or they don't know how to tell if it's right for them or something. They ask, how do I turn around so fast or something like that. Well, today I'm going to explain my settings and why I have them like that. First, sensitivity. Me, because of my past, I've always felt slow, so I like to move around really quickly, and it's just something that I'm used to, because you know, like in any game, instead of playing soldier or something, I'd play the ninja, or I'd play the tactical ops, you know. So I have my Y and X axis all the way at max. And for targeting and scoping, you always want it to be slower than your original settings, so I set it to like 73 or something like that, so that it's not max, but it's also not really below, so you still feel like you're going fast, but it's slow enough to where you can always focus on the person who's moving around in front of you, and it's great for sniping. Second, for me, like visuals. People say, oh, visuals don't count and stuff like that, or oh, it's too dark, or oh, it's too light. Well, you'll get used to it, first of all. But in my settings, they help the character pop out more, if that makes sense. You won't be able to tell that much of a difference, but it works. What I did was I put my sensitivity all the way down to either 0 or 0.5 or 0.5, you know? And then I'd press that. So it's really low brightness, but at the end it'll help out. And then what you want to do is you want to go over to colorblind, which is on the accessibility tab. And what you want to do there is I have mine set to Trintanope, or however you say it. I don't know how to say it, so please don't judge. And I have the colorblind strength at all the way at 10. It changes some things, but honestly, it'll make your game brighter, so it's not as bright as you think it is, but it also make characters pop more, and you'll see colors more strong. And I also have, and for also this, you notice in my videos that my HUD, like the things that you can see, like the map, your username, your item slots, your build slots, I have mine set towards on HUD controls. I have it to 0.90. I'm not going on 100, so like it's small enough to where you can see more on your screen. It also makes it, for some reason, I don't know how, I'm not saying for sure, but for me it seems to help me allow to drag on my cursor to the enemy that I'm shooting at. I don't know if it'll help you guys out, but it surely helps me out. For my visuals, I said visual, oh my god. For my controls. Now, everyone's saying that PC is the easiest to aim in, you know, easier to build, but really, it's really not. I know they say they're better, yes, they can build faster and go up, but what people don't understand is it all depends on the setting that you're on, because a lot of people grew up playing on PCs, so that's like their main way. That's the way that their hands move, you know. It's easier for them to move multiple fingers in a different way at the same time. With console players, you've been playing probably console for a little while, and you know, you're just used to that controller being in your hand and used to, you know, so I wouldn't just go straight to PC because it feels better. I mean, yes, I'm going into PC, but that's also because I want to be able to play on more platforms than just one. Like, I can play on mobile. Like, maybe you play on mobile, maybe you're used to phone games, maybe you don't have a console, maybe you don't have a PC. It all depends on what your history is or what you find easier. Now, let me tell you, a person could be pro on a PC, okay? There could be two PC pros. One could be on console, and one could be on PC. I mean, one could be originally a console player. The one that would do better was the one that its original history is the PC, because it's the way that your hands are just used to it. Like me, I tried PC out for the first day. My hands, I'm not used to moving multiple hands at the same time. I don't have lots of practice with that like other PC players. It's easier for them to get into stuff. And if you're going to get into a different console, I would suggest lots of practice. Now for my controls. Yes, everyone says, oh, you aim like PC, you're using a mouse and a controller. No, okay. What it is I have custom settings. I didn't change much. You just gotta get used to this, but it'll help out the way you build. It'll help out the way you aim. Your right joystick, right? On any. When you have to jump, if you're on Builder Pro or Combat Pro, you have to take your thumb off of the joystick that allows you to follow your cursor on the person to the jump button. And that allows a small 1 second gap for that person to get the last shot and kill you. So, what I did for my settings was I made my left running sprint joystick. What I did was I made that jump. Now, yes, I still run with it. And how I run is, since I can't press it down to run, I have run as default on the first page of the settings, so that just by pushing it forward makes it run instead of walk. And you know how like you press it down to walk or whatever, I mean you press it down to run? No, I just have sprint as a default setting. And so this allows you to never having to take your thumb off of the right joystick that allows you to move your joystick around. Because that small gap, like in Season 4 when a lot of people didn't build, and you got into those annoying fights to where it was just you and another person, one at a pump, one attack, whatever, and you guys just kept like jumping in circles, and you guys wouldn't hit each other for like 30 seconds, just kept shooting and shooting, wasted all your ammo, and eventually someone would get a lucky shot. But with this, you never have to take your thumb off of the right joystick, which means you can do more things at once, which makes it to where you can always follow them without having to take it off, which makes it easier for shotguns and up close range. And some people say, well, I get confused with the X and stuff. All you have to do is just memorize it. Just memorize it and you'll be good in a day. Just practice and practice. I don't change much. It's only that. And that should be good enough. And a lot of people tell me, like, how, like, and what I did for the setting was, I know a lot of you people, when they go into custom settings, either pick Builder Pro or Combat Pro as your default. I picked Builder Pro because it makes it especially easy to build with this custom setting that I have just explained to you. And that's mainly how it goes. But there's one key thing. All my friends, they say, well, practice is too hard, it takes too long. Here's the thing, for me, I'm a fast learner. Some people don't really fully understand things. I'm a fast learner. It's like when people just maybe move on to Builder Pro instead of Combat Pro. Like with my friends, it took them like a couple of weeks just to get used to it and become a pro builder. With me, I was a pro builder on Combat Pro, but I switched over to Builder Pro, and I was maybe building even better than I was in like a day or two, because all I did was have to memorize. Shoot is wall, and aim is ramp, or whatever. How did I forget? I don't care. But like, I just memorized it, and so whenever I went to building, I just go, you know, it's kind of like a song you make up in your head or something. It's easy to remember if you take the time to get something that matches with it. It's like some people are like, oh, it's so confusing, usually press this. Just think about it this way, okay? Switch weapons to the right would be this key, or shoot is this one, aim is this one. Just remember that in your head, and it'll be easy for you to do. And for all the people who do play combat, I would suggest going on to Builder Pro. It is not that hard to learn. And it allows you to build more things. I mean, unless you are just used to Combat Pro, I don't care. You don't have to move or not. That's what I suggest. And some people, they kind of give up throughout the fight. Don't think about it this way. Every other person has that one thing that they're not good at. Look for it. Before you fight the guy, look at what he's not doing. Look at what he is doing. Like with me, I'll come up to a guy with a default with a shotgun. I don't know if he's bad or good, but what I'll look at is how he's playing. How is he switching his weapons? What weapons does he have? Let's say it was me going up against a soccer skin, okay? The most try-hard skin in the world. He's coming at me, you know, like full force. And I notice that he isn't really a strong builder. Like, you're like, oh my god, he's building on me a whole bunch. But look at the way he is building. Experience how maybe he doesn't put his walls where he should. Maybe how he doesn't always go for the high ground. Use that to your advantage and do what he's not doing, even if you're not good at it. Let's say you're trash at building, more trash than this one person, but he's not good at doing a certain thing like getting high ground, but he's good at building. Just try. You know, oh, I'm not too good for this. Just try. Because with me, when I get into fights, always try to notice what your enemy is not good at. Okay? Always. Another really good key is just don't give up. Some people give up throughout the fight and just do that. People rage and stuff. One thing, you want to know why you guys mess up so bad? It's because you guys panic. What you guys are doing wrong is when you guys flex really hard and you start to rage and stuff, and you're like kind of shaking your controller and you're screaming at the game because you're about to die. Don't do that. When you flex and you tense up, it doesn't allow you to go through your thought process on what to do, because a lot of people rage at the game and die. Stay calm and you'll be able to go through your thoughts so that you know what your next move is. That's all you need to do. If you flex, like I said, it will make it harder to go through your thought process.